Hey, welcome back lads. So we have some more information leaking out about next year's Call of Duty game, which is going to be something along the lines of Black Ops 7. Yeah, another Black Ops game, and this info coming out is surprisingly all about zombies, and it's pretty juicy, so let's get into it. By now you must have heard that apparently the classic zombies characters, or new rebooted versions of those characters, are gonna return next year. Of course, we already have Richthofen in the new Dark Aether story, but I guess Dempsey, Nikolai, and my guy Takio will somehow return. Now, the last time that we saw the original zombies crew was back at the end of Black Ops 4, and that was the end of the OG story, where basically they sacrificed themselves to save the universe. Nice. And only the souls of Richthofen and Samantha Maxis were left over, the innocent souls, and that is why they both exist here in the new Dark Aether story. They like literally walk out of the old universe into the new one. That is why I said new and rebooted versions of those old characters, because they won't be the exact same as the originals, they'll be separate. I think you could kind of compare it to the situation with the old Captain Price and the new rebooted Captain Price, right, where they're both Captain Price, of course, but they are separate people from two separate storylines. So the same will be with, you know, the new Nikolai, Takio, and Dempsey. And also, I think it will be a different era. This game is supposed to take place in the near future, the year 2035, and maybe zombies will be around that, or in the modern era, following on from Modern Warfare Zombies, which ended off on a bit of a cliffhanger, but still involves Richthofen and Maxis, and is still part of the same story. So yeah, we could see modern day versions of those characters. However, let me remind you that we did already get some hints or callbacks to the original characters, and this may be evidence that they do exist in this story, and that was back in Cold War Zombies at the start of this new storyline. Samantha Maxis went and got trapped in the Dark Aether dimension, and then we save her, and when she comes out, she's changed, she's different, and she's wearing items that belong to the OG crew, like Takio's katana, Nikolai's goggles, so that would suggest that parts of these characters still exist in this story, and I don't know, maybe their dead bodies were sucked into the Dark Aether dimension, so maybe bringing back these characters, like their souls or something, or new versions of them, is all part of Richthofen's plan that we are seeing unfold here in Black Ops 6, and that is why he's doing like experiments and research into the Dark Aether. Anyways, we don't just have details about characters, but also maps, because from this report from Gaming Insider, the source who leaked this stuff, they say that there's also going to be a large-scale map that features a transport system like Transit in Black Ops 2 with the bus. Now, we're not sure if this is going to be like a completely new map that is just that style, or if it is going to be like a remake or a remaster, probably not a remaster, but a remake or reimagining of Transit, a new version of Transit. But yeah, it would kind of make sense if it was that, because, well, we know that this game is like a Black Ops 2 sequel. It takes place after Black Ops 2, it follows on from Black Ops 2, and from what we've heard from the multiplayer is either going to be all or some of the Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps remastered, so it's going to be like Modern Warfare 3 last year, where it's like a new separate game, but with remastered maps. And it's a Black Ops 2 remastered maps, so it would make sense for zombies to have the same, right? So yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Black Ops 7 has a Transit, Die Rise, and Buried remake, and also maybe Nuketown Zombies, because those are the only maps from like that generation of zombies that were never bought to the next generation. They were never remastered or remade, so maybe it would finally be time to do that with this game that is bringing back all the Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps. And the other last piece of leaked information from this report is that apparently Black Ops 7 will have a total of 6 zombies maps in the game, so that is 2 maps at launch and 4 DLC maps, which is a standard, or used to be standard, until, you know, kind of recently where zombies started getting less maps. But if Black Ops 6 and 7 both have 6 maps, that would be a total of 12 zombies maps over 2 years, which, to be honest, sounds kind of amazing. So yeah, that is that for now, so stay spicy and, you know, stay tuned for any updates about this.